But we begin tonight with breaking news. A Superior Court judge approves the Rhode Island pension settlement.
Now, the deal resolves a massive lawsuit filed by tens of thousands of state workers and retirees over the landmark 2011 overhaul of the state's public retirement system. Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau joins us live with the breaking details.
The ruling comes 4 years since the pension overhaul was hammered out by the General Assembly, and it's expected to save Rhode Island taxpayers $4 billion by reducing future benefits. In her decision, Judge Sarah Taft Carter acknowledges the 2011 settlement is not perfect, but she called it fair, reasonable, and equitable. The ruling was expected and will impact the pensions of about 60,000 retirees and active workers. Now, in her conclusion in the 68-page decision, Judge Taft Carter writes, in addition, the court finds that the 2015 settlement agreement is fair, reasonable, and adequate, and it therefore is approved. The objections to the 2015 settlement agreement are overruled. Right now, we are gathering reaction from all sides in this half-decade-long dispute, and we'll have more tonight at 6. Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.
We begin with breaking news. A Superior Court judge just approved Rhode Island's pension settlement, paving the way to resolve years of legal wrangling over the landmark 2011 overhaul. It saves taxpayers about $4 billion by reducing state worker retirement benefits. Eyewitness News reporter Walt Buteau joins us now live in the newsroom with all the breaking details.
The next step is General Assembly approval, and we're told the settlement numbers are part of the freshly minted budget, which we expect to hear about very soon. Meanwhile, in the conclusion to her 68-page ruling, Judge Sarah Taft Carter writes, the court finds that the 2015 settlement agreement is fair, reasonable, and adequate, and it therefore is approved. She goes on to write, the objections to the 2015 settlement agreement are overruled. The ruling follows several protests by state workers who argued lawmakers were taking away something they earned. In her decision, Judge Taft Carter wrote, while the settlement is not perfect, she called it fair, reasonable, and equitable. The 2011 pension overhaul is expected to save taxpayers about $4 billion by reducing benefits for about 60,000 state retirees and active workers. The settlement, even if it is approved by the General Assembly, will not impact just over 700 state workers who opted out of the settlement. Those workers include Cranston's police and fire union members and active police officers who are in the state pension system. Motions in their cases are scheduled for late July.
I presume the House will support the pension settlement. I'm pleased that the judge found that the settlement was fair. It settles a long-standing issue, a difficult issue for the state.
Speaker Mattiello also tells us that he expects the full House to vote on this as early next week. Meanwhile, the governor just issued a statement on the judge's ruling saying, quote, this settlement is in the best long-term interests of all Rhode Islanders and will keep our state on a path toward financial stability, economic growth, and job creation. We are gathering the sound bites from all sides of this controversy, and we'll bring you to those as soon as we have them. For now, we're live in the news from Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.